Hey guys, welcome to 2017. Welcome to Pokemon Emerald. My original game I played on Sapphire and Game Boy winning first ever came out 4 years ago. I think it was 2008. I can't remember. Yes, I've had my haircut today. Really nice lady cut my hair. So yeah, with my haircut, it's nice and short now. And it feels well wicked. I played and got to like the 7th gym on Sapphire when I was really little. I didn't know what to do after that because I had left it for a period of time, so I wasn't too sure what to go after that. So then I ended up just putting it off. Then I completed Ruby because I literally didn't stop. Obviously I stopped points, but carried on, and then I completed Ruby. Or most of Ruby. I didn't really do events. Did Pokemon events and things like that. I assume there was some. So I wanted to give Emerald a try. Hopefully this is a good resolution. I don't know how it's going to turn out. Because when the window loaded up, it was a teeny tiny box. And when it gets stretched, it doesn't adjust the image that you see to the screen. It just stretches it. It stretches it really good though, because honestly, these could look worse. Well, it might look better for you. No, it's good for me. I don't know. This is on an emulator. A really good emulator, honestly. Must be tired riding with those things in the movie truck. This is no route. I do like it. It's a new home. It's pretty quiet. It has a quite quiet. But I don't speak English. I do actually. It's my only language. Current feeling, but it seems to be an easy place to live in. I think you get your own room. Hey, you get your own room, guys. See if it's outside. Did we stay asleep in the same room? Okay, you are hot. I really don't want to read this because I constantly have to restart my emulator. Much better. Hopefully that didn't mess up the recording. I just had to do a save state because I didn't want to crash. In Sapphire and Ruby, I don't know if there's a difference between these lot. But they're Machoke. And then I'm this. Fuck is stuck, but I said I fucking hate this, but it's 10:50. Well, that now looks 11. Alright. Now I was doing Pokemon Crystal at one point. I do plan to get back to that. He's snoring on my bed. He sleeps with me a lot more now. So he might be in the video a lot more. Oh yes, I remember this part. I fucking when I could walk into the bed when I first played this, it fucking blew me away. Do you know why? I don't think you could in the other Pokemon games. And this was around before the Wii, when the GameCube. Game Boy Advance is connected to this through as a controller. I didn't know that Game Boy Advances could actually use as a GameCube controller. I never had a GameCube with my name. At one point I really got one. And hopefully a Pokemon game would work. But Galaxy, come quick! When I was just like doing test things, I was just typing in my name as A, so it was It was anyway, yeah, I can't be too enthusiastic. Not because of him, but I'm not really feeling myself, to be honest. So it's very difficult for me to be enthusiastic about something. Like, I don't express how I feel about something. Like, I could be very Oh my god, I can tell that you've not sat on that chair. Fuck me. I never noticed. You're in your neighbor, hi! She's got a GameCube. I never had a GameCube when I grew up. I had PlayStation 1 and PlayStation 2. Not when they first came out. But when you're a kid and you're young, they were toys. You use your imagination. You run around like a fucking lunatic. You have fun as a kid. Like, every kid I know these days has like a phone, or it's like a PlayStation 4, or PlayStation 3, or an Xbox 360, or an Xbox One. Like, I didn't have shit that expensive. I had a Game Boy and a Game Boy Color. I didn't ever have them when they first originally came out. Because when I was little, I didn't really play games that much. I was more interested in the toys and shit. And Lego, oh shit, Lego. I had a massive tub of fucking Lego. Fucking buy a tub like that these days. Costume fortunes. I don't know why Lego's so overpriced. Well, it was overpriced the last time I looked. I haven't looked into Lego since. I fucking... look at it, but it's you being a big pig. So, Galaxy, I've heard so much about you from your father. I've heard you don't have your Pokemon yet, but why are you battled earlier? You pulled it off with a plume. What the fuck is that? I guess you have your father's blood. Oh, yes, says the thanks for rescuing me. I'd like you to have the Pokemon you used earlier. Because it would be kind of unfortunate if we got took off you. Here we go. They do big ones. I never nicknamed my Pokemon. It's really not my start Pokemon because like you end up kind of using it like 9 out of 10 times to begin with. So I don't want to give it like a name and be like, damn, I'm gonna get that. It's fuck up mouse. I don't know what video it was I uploaded ages ago, I think. Hang on. I think I fixed it. That area in the grass kept crashing my game. Good. Hopefully it's just that patch of grass. I'm gonna be so fucked. I don't know if me fucking around with it fixed it. I can't remember what it did. I did something, I messed with some settings. It seemed like it would crash every time I encounter a Pokemon. And now it doesn't. I don't know what it did. Fuck with it. Hopefully I fucked good. Hopefully I do. And hopefully it runs smooth. Hopefully it works non-stop. But that was the only bug we'll find. And that's it. I would be happy if that was it. Because then this can become like a series sort of thing, and that's kind of what I would like it to be. Okay, think of that mustache man's gonna try and summon magic up. Yeah, me and my sister used to play this when we were little, but we never had the game link cable, so we always used to catch Pokemon for each other, but we never once traded. So that's now we can try, I think. On that. When I heard this was being developed and it was coming out, at Toys R Us at the time. Toys R Us didn't do one. As a massive truck. So it kind of reminds me of like the beginning of this massive truck, but moving truck, moving van, truck. I went in when I was little, and it was awesome because the game was obviously they were attached to the truck, so you couldn't take them. The game was attached and secured, so you couldn't take the game. I don't know if the game was finished or finalized. They were probably a demo version, so if you took it, it wouldn't really work anyway. So yeah, I played a little bit of it, the beginning of it, at the start, before it even came out, and that to me was amazing because that was when I really started getting into Pokemon even more, because I had Pokemon Gold and Blue and Red. But way back then, I really didn't have a clue what I was doing. I was just playing it for fun. And then this came out, and I still playing it for fun, but I had more of a clue of what I was doing. It'll flip me off. Yeah, it'll flip me off. And to me that was amazing because I've never done something like that in the rest of my life. Like I've never been to like a pre-release sort of. I don't know what you'd call it. I guess community session is one way of putting it. But like a massive thing, or it was to me. There was quite a few people there. To me, that was a massive thing because I had never done something like that, and I still haven't. In like a massive gathering over like a Pokemon game. The truck was really well detailed on the inside and on the outside for Pokemon, and it fucking looked awesome. I love it. I don't know what I'm talking about. I feel old, but I'm not. I'm 27 in July. It could give you advantage. What? Am I supposed to be reading this? I can find out. She got about me, isn't she? Fucking bitch. I fucked my own staggering the tires. I should have bought a potion. I'm not even an idiot. I love how people like are messaging me while I'm recording, so I'm like, recording. And they say, what are you recording? I'm like, a game. I don't mind, but it's funny how many people start to message me when. People start to message me while I'm recording. It always happens. Like, sometimes I get like a reply off people quicker than when I'm recording. I might just record all the time, save my recording device, go off, but not to save any of the footage it collects. So that I get replies all the time. I don't know why it's that quick then. Remember I was on screen all that time? You know what's going to be funny? If I can kill this Virginia and regain all my HP and level up. Yeah, I got that shit! It wasn't that. But I wasn't too sure I'd level up that. But yeah, for a long time this is my favorite game. Not Emerald, I had never ever played Emerald, I didn't even know it was going to be a thing. And by the time it was out, I already played Sapphire, and I didn't really know what the difference was. I just thought it was a legendary Pokemon sort of difference. And obviously, I don't know. Ooh, I didn't realize there were animations. Oh gosh. But yeah, I didn't really know if there was a difference or not, so I never actually looked into getting it. So, well, I'd be buying it now because it's basically a free emulation of it. Bitch, I didn't know you jumping. Sorry, Zig, but I need your help. Somewhere in the stuff with the rules and regulations, I'm not supposed to be messing it up. Did you win this slide bomb? I don't know what's wrong with me lately. I've struggled to pronounce words that I could easily pronounce on YouTube. She's gonna show me a sketch Pokemon. That's like, isn't it? Save in case it crashes. I'm not trusting shit. I don't think this version of the save actually matters. Hang on. Let's see. Yeah, you can probably see that actually. Well, you can. I'm gonna mess with my recording. Well, apparently not, but if it does, I'll have to cut this chunk out and then carry on from there. Why are we hurrying home? Fuck you. I don't want to hurry home. I want to take a snack and... I thought he called me Professor Bitch. I was like, bitch? What? Did you beat me on your first try? Ray's been helping me with my research, my an extensive history as a Pokemon trainer. Fuck up, mouse! I ordered this for my research, but I think you should have it this project. The high textual that automatically makes a record of any Pokemon you meet or catch. My kidney goes everywhere with it. Whenever my kid catches a rare Pokemon, it goes to make the Pokedex. Oh man, he looks for me while I'm out. During my field work and shows me. She looks out for you for right. Yeah, that's why I stepped in and saved her. Ass. You got a Pokedex. You're the great man to the future Pokemon. I got this balls. Please, for the love of Christ, don't be showing out to catch a Pokemon. I don't need to know. You've given me the balls. Did you introduce yourself to Professor Bitch? What an adorable Pokemon you got here from Professor Bitch. Back in the same gun. And I'm back. What an adorable Pokemon you got here from Professor Bitch. And yes, you're your father's child, alright. But enough. People keep saying that to me when I make big jokes. Blast it. Then again, it wouldn't be funny if it wasn't a dick joke. I know very few people that don't like dick jokes. Most of the people that don't find dick jokes funny. Although it might just be my sense of humor I find. But you're my god already. You're together with Pokemon. Just don't fucking look at what him doing. Sad bastard. With an oddish, no doubt. At one point I thought he like Yeah, I mean, if you're going, yeah. But as with when shoes going instructions, oh yeah, when I buy instructions, I buy shoes. Press and hold B, run. Oh shit, yeah. I'm always looking for the B one. Still haven't found the 6th thing. I think fuck is that to break the game? Like fuck this video money. No, you're level 2, I can find level 3 for the better. Can't remember if in Pokemon Sapphire, Ruby, and Emerald, if like if natures were even a thing in this, I don't even remember. But yeah, this is gonna be the thing. What I plan to do on my channel is record one thing as a constant series sort of thing. So like if I fuck, so like if I record, I have The Walking Dead and The Walking Dead back. See both season ones. Then that they're only my footprints. Well, aren't you a fucking bunch? Just saying. You have to catch a whole bunch of Pokemon. Yeah, not if I fucking have a meeting server. I'm fucking catch all the Pokemon. Bitch. Okay, and at one point, it might sound sexist, but when I was little, I always wanted to catch male Pokemon. And, for a period of time, it didn't bother me, and then I went through like this weird Pokemon phase where I only wanted to catch male Pokemon. So if there was a Pokemon I really wanted, and it was very difficult for me to catch, I'd think about catching it, but if I thought I could find a different version of it that was male, I'd just leave it. I don't know why I went through it like that, because now I don't care. Thoroughly threatens foes with bad fangs, chases after fleet targets. Tenaciously, it turns tail and runs, however. Give the foe strikes. It turns tails and runs, however, it does foe strike back. So it can chase you, but if you got to punch it in the face. More. I always love Pooch answers because Pooch does Cairo. That they always remind me of Dutch because it's just defensively and not, and they're all obviously. I'm not. I don't know if I'm as big of a fan as I am of like Yu-Gi-Oh! I don't really know like anything. I want to load that because it's difficult to type quick. No, but what's with this water boss? I don't know. Might as well just catch up on them all here. I hate that you don't get XP for it. Water will be in Pokemon. I can't else to read Low-Tide. I was never that interested in Low-Tide. It's water and grass. It just doesn't, it don't feel like water and grass. I want to escape easier, it's like, careful nature, yeah, nature's fun. I forgot there's you can do Pokemon contests, I fucking love them. I don't know why my camera is now, so I'm going to kind of slump down a little bit. I don't know when you're going to see me playing. So as I was saying anyways, like, the part completely not done, like, the constant series of one thing, but like, the second video I upload will be like on different video games every day. So like, one day, I'll be uploading The Walking Dead, and Pokemon Emerald. The next day, The Walking Dead, Planet. The next day, The Walking Dead, and well, What you been up on? I don't know. Apparently on YouTube a while back, or a little while back, before on YouTube, I don't know. I don't remember any answers. I keep going straight for my mouse, but I keep forgetting it's a Game Boy game. I don't know, just random. The second video will be like a different game every day, whereas like the first video will always be the same thing. I'm gonna put that into like a leg straight away because I need to figure out one I have planned to do. Because in order to do like The Walking Dead, that's like 40 to an hour. And I kind of have to find that time, 40 to an hour, on a daily basis, or like do it all at once. So I do like 40, I do like an hour, and like 3 hours of recording at home, like I spread it all up. I don't know how well that would work because it would kill my throat like crazy to do 3 hours of The Walking Dead. So I'll obviously have to look into it when I have more time for myself, so I can do things like that. So for now, it's probably just going to be like random videos. Try and get The Walking Dead recorded, but I was like an hour into the second episode of episode 2 of season 1. I was an hour or an hour 40 into it, so I now have to get back to that exact position. This is not saved. I mean, I ain't got a chance to be back. You're gonna die if I punch you again, aren't you? It was good to be back. Well, I think I didn't actually play any overflowing game going on fire really at the end of the week. Sticks the tree branch and the pig's leaves the thread. It spits from its mouth. It becomes gooey when it touches air. It slows the rhythm of its punch. I would never have guessed. But I always, when you first play Pokemon game that's got new Pokemon in, of the majority of the majority of the first region, or regional part that you're in, you always, every time you catch a new Pokemon, or you try and catch a new Pokemon, because of that fact, you're always there for Pokedex, because you're like, Pokedex, new entry, yes. And then you get one down and you see that they haven't tried on some of the Pokemon, and it's just like, oh, this Pokemon likes the dance. You look at it and you're like, I could not have fucking I don't know what on you. One pound. I'm not happy that this works, and I am quite excited that I get to play this for you guys. I don't really know how well you guys on this boy is. As far as I know, I'm not going to watch this. And in that case, I have to think it's looking myself. You know what? I'm just gonna kill it. I'm just gonna beat it down on another Pokemon. I can find Rolts in this area too. Oh, how many Pokeballs do I have? Ah, fuck it. Look a dick in my butt. Oh, it's just ground. Alright. I mean, you're fine, but you're gonna piss me off by the way, Wumble. Yeah, Volts always used to be evasive when it came down to catching them Pokemon. I used to sit there for hours when I used to play Sapphire. Regardless of what I was doing, whatever I was doing. If I was taking a poop, I'd sit there for hours looking for a Volts, and I'd waste all my Pokeballs trying to capture a Volts. I don't know what it was. It was like when you play Fire Red, you go through Viridian Forest, spend ages physically convinced I think you there, but you found a bunch of people and kill it. You look for Pikachu, then you catch it, regardless of how bad it is. Pikachu's on. Revolts has the power to sense the movement of people and armor that forms on its head. It takes cover if it senses anyone still to it. Revolts at the beginning, like level 4, it's not good. I think all it actually knows is actually growl. I'll show you the thing. I could have just showed you on there, but I still want to level up Tree Good. It's right there, I might as well. Yeah, growl. So it's like the magic up sort of thing. You have to, if you want it to level up, you either have your EXP set or you put it at the beginning of your party. It's 2 hours. If you don't know Pokemon that well, you might not realise that's how you do it. It's a sleep and he's really good at Pokemon. Oh, look that dog. He's so beautiful. Just look at the chops. Where's the dang chaps? So your XP is gonna be here for a while. Gonna be here for a while. I'm not gonna try and grind. Yeah, obviously I'm given the moment to do it now. I'm probably not going to do it just yet. I'm probably going to have to keep Volts up front for his armament. To get Volts on EXP. But see, the one thing I used to forget about this game is that when you plant them, you're supposed to go back to them eventually. I used to plant them, replant them, forget. But honestly, I thought the whole berry thing was cool. I'm really kind of hoping that the in-game farm is still gonna grow them. I'm gonna hate it if you can't. Yeah, I always knew that she was there because I had to point her at the end anyway. XP run? But yeah, I really loved this when it came out. Unfortunately, I lost Sapphire years ago. I don't know, I think I lost it. I think I misplaced it somewhere in my house. And unfortunately, that house went along with all of my childhood stuff, so I don't actually have it I look for anyway. And I gave Ruby to my friend. Typically, I had 2 rubies. Found one while I was at school, it was just I don't know why somebody brought it to school. I never really found out whose it was. But if you said, oh, you dropped Pokemon Ruby, suddenly everybody would say yes. It's a whole, have you lost 5 quid? I found out before that most people always go, like, yeah, I have. Sorry, that's impossible. You know, I could be fucking really busy. Oh, smart fucking again. I hate it when people do that. You can't return something to someone. Somebody else can get guys with someone, and they're like, oh yeah. Yeah, that's mine. I'm like, you're fun, aren't you? Yes. Yes! I'll end the video here once we get to the next post. Yeah, it's just one more part. One more battle with Overlook Vault, hopefully. Vault's gained something else. And then I get more from the next I follow Special Online on Twitter. Let's get some console mentions today, so. No, you're not gonna learn a fucking move to defend yourself. You're gonna be a fun. Any of you want to sell me a magic card? I am actually playing window mode because for some reason while I was recording in game mode, it was blurring not just my camera, the gameplay was like really pixelated and blurry for some reason. So I'm playing in Windows mode because Windows mode, so it can latch on to what I'm doing and go from there. Yeah, shut up. I don't care about shit, that bitch. I have a hobby controlling the profiles of all my friends, so how about if I see your profile? I am a Pokemon friend. Oh, I'm sorry. Fuck. Yeah, I think back then it was like 8 Pokemon boxes. No? No, it was. Oh, it's only 14. I swear it was only 6. Or it was, I think it was at one point, but I don't know. I took courage, withdraw, yeah. That's one thing I always tend to check these days when I can, I don't know if you can, like, X, Y, and I can bring up a Sapphire, and Sun and Moon. I don't know if you can do it in there anyway, so I can get it in the PC, but well, you would. So I think I might have got rid of that one. See. Okay. Just in case it crashes, I really, it's not gonna crash now, but I'm not taking that chance. Alright, so you shut my dick. Trash. You give me Premier Balls. Yes! You do! You got them on the back. I always have to end up getting things like this because it's like antidote paralyzed heal and like things that you end up using most. As Zigzagoon flipped me and beheld the bears. That is pointless. Mainly because I can't trade. There is a question here would you like to go out? Thank you. In one of the Pokemon, I think it's Fire Red, if you fill it out, like, that's all joined together, although like that, it unlocks the ability to, I think it lets you gain Pokemon events, so you think we're going to have to know how to fuck off. Ridiculous stuff. I fucking love this. The reflection. Things so I can just okay, next to the water, what I say? I don't think all the water is like this kind of shiny reflective. don't know if I'm supposed to be doing anything here. I don't really think you have to talk to them. Oh, you telling me I have to go here. I fucking remember you right. Oh, you have a Pokemon! I'm surprised! You're oh no, you're gonna show me that you have a Pokemon. You have fucking one hit roll to catch. Oh wow, what's Zigzagoon? Oh, what is Zigzagoon? I don't know, one of those was just like a weird thing with it. I don't know if I like you. I never quite figured out if I do. See, level 5, male rolls, fuck you. Zigzagoon, level 7, you just tackle it once, and then, you know, tackle it again, but, yeah. I think if you tackle it again, I think it wouldn't die. Yeah. Oh, 5 for big and rolls, I am infallible level 4. Then you like catches a perfect nature, perfect freaking stat. Pick the number butt. Let me know if you don't want me to skip the dialogue. Sometimes I will read it, but sometimes I'll end up just like, stupid. You're a trainer spawn. Oh, you're a Wally's house. I don't like you. Cough, cough, big bang. Yes, if the Pokemon is burnt, and you're trying to catch it, it's got no health, it's not a good idea to try to catch it. Like, poison dart will burn, like, if you try to catch it, that's the worst thing you can do to them, because your Pokemon will continuously fail, you'll continue to lose health until it's dead. Either it'll die or you'll die. It's really not a good way of catching them. It's really for paralyzed, nothing less, nothing anything more than that. I love how small that poke is, but it fits multiple people. I've just a bit of looking Pokemon as its magical quality. Oh, I bet it has a magic carpoli. Magic carpeties. What do you think ever does happen? Like, if it splashes, like, is it true, like, 1 in, like, a million chance of it ever actually being completely? Still keep saying that, like, I think they say it as a joke, like, 1-something chance of actually doing something. I know they chose this game to make, like, a thing on, because, you could dive underwater and I love that. I don't have the equipment to to record my 3DS and to play a Mega movie, otherwise I would. Because that underwater is pretty cool. Oh. Yeah, no, fuck that shit. I'm out. Sorry, Lord, I'm gonna get the fucking point of this. We're gonna be here all day, aren't we? I don't know, I always used to be like afraid of fires because whenever I used to like just constantly hand into them, they do massive damage. I mean, because it takes the damage that you do to it, and when it unleashes them, I think it like doubles the damage it took. Can't remember. No, low tap bitch. Don't know what hound is. Okay. And the whole footprint thing. Loved it. Yeah, I apologize that this video is taking a long time. There was some technical difficulties at the beginning of it. And I apologize. I've been putting around for the first like 10 minutes. But I hope you enjoyed this. I hope that you want to see more of this. I hope I more of this. It would be awesome. Because I haven't really played through Sapphire Ruby in a long time, and I really want to know what Emerald's like. I really want to kind of like experience like the difference of what I remember from when I was a kid. But there may not be a difference whatsoever. Like, what I remember is exactly the same as this. The legendary is different. I don't know. Because there's Team Magma, there's Team Aqua. There could be Team Lightball, for all I know. And the side that your game is, so like Ruby is your side wins Team Magma, because Ruby ground on Magma, whereas Sapphire is Team Aqua, Sapphire, Kyogre, Water. So I don't know what it's going to be like in this. It's like they're going to be a new team, or what? So I am really interested, because I've never seen gameplay of Emerald. Yeah. Where to, you bitch? Did you just say, oh my? Fuck you. You're not suited. Oh my. Good night, Halo. Where's the spawn? It doesn't? Get the fuck out of the bed, bitches! Fuck! Got to let go of the button. Anyway, don't forget to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know what you guys think. Again, I still have but I'm gonna save in here. We're gonna go further in. In fact, I'm probably just gonna go and get that item. We're gonna go carry dog. Yep. Any wolves of wisdom before the leave? So I shall see you next time. He has nothing to add.